Connecting the dots, reliving Northwood's history with Carrie Bladorn.
Many people know the North Woods for its logging and lumber history, but it also has mining history as well. 3 ranges of hills in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan were noted for containing iron ore as early as the 1840s. The Marquette Range, closer to Lake Superior, and the Gogebic and the Menominee Range near the Wisconsin and UP border all contained iron ore. But no access to railroads and shipping on the Great Lakes put much of the mining efforts on hold until later in the century. After the Soo Locks opened up, facilitating shipping between Lake Superior and the lower Great Lakes, Michigan iron mining took off. Between 1844 and 1890, Michigan was the country's #1 producer of iron ore. The post-Civil War demand for iron increased investment and innovation in the mines on the southern shore of Lake Superior. During that period, the iron mining boom created dozens of towns across the ranges. In the Menominee Range, the city of Iron Mountain was named for the trade, and where we are visiting today. Mining requires a lot of manpower, and thousands of people migrated or immigrated to the iron ranges for work. Mine shafts were dug into the earth at great cost to the company, and especially the miners. Dozens of iron mines operated in Michigan across the ore-containing ranges. Here we are at the East Vulcan Mine near Iron Mountain, the only iron mine accessible to the public by tour today. Let's go deep underground and take a look at the work early miners endured. Every day, miners would ride in a cage-like car from the hoist house into the mine. Drills would be used to create deep holes in the rock where dynamite charges could be set. Shafts would be blasted into the earth to access the ore load. Once the iron ore was located, large cavities in the rock containing the ore would be created, called stopes. Miners then removed the ore and transported it to the surface. Iron ore from the Menominee Range was sent by rail to ore docks in Escanaba, where it was transported by ship to processing plants on the Great Lakes. The East Vulcan Mine operated for 68 years between 1877 and 1945, obtained the depth of over 1,200 feet, and shipped over 21 million tons of ore. It's operated as a tour mine since 1956, for 63 years. Due to much of the Menominee Range's iron ore being below the water table, mines had to be pumped out during mining operations. Small pumps were used at first, but something larger would be needed to keep the ever-deepening mines dry. The largest steam-powered water pump of its kind in the U.S. was then built in 1890 for the Chapin Mine in Iron Mountain. This tremendous machine is 54 feet tall with a 40-foot diameter flywheel. It weighs 530 tons and uses a 24-inch diameter drive shaft. It produced 1,200 horsepower and could pump water at over 3,000 gallons a minute. The pump was originally used to pump one mine, but later was moved to its current location over the Ludington mine, where it pumped water from several connected mines. Today, it is the home of the Cornish Pump and Mining Museum in Iron Mountain, where it's on display along with a full collection of iron mining history. Iron ore from Michigan helped fuel the Industrial Revolution, and then World War II. A majority of the iron mines in the Upper Peninsula ceased operation by the 1940s, as larger iron ore mines in the U.S. were developed. However, iron mining did continue after the boom in the form of a lower-grade ore called taconite. Taconite is shipped as a small round pellet, which can still be found on many old Wisconsin and Michigan rail beds today. there's still one taconite iron mine operating in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Even though the iron mining boom of the Upper Peninsula has long since passed, it retains its proud iron mining heritage. Its iron-born communities and museums are definitely worth a visit to explore this interesting part of Northwoods history. I'm Kerry Bladorn, and this is Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwoods history on Newswatch 12.
Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwoods history with Kerry Bladorn.
Thank you for watching Connecting the Dots on WJFW. If you have any Northwoods history you'd like to see covered on this program, feel free to send me a message on my Facebook page, Kerry Bladorn, Northwoods Historian, or email me at northwoodshistorian@gmail.com.